I think if people could really grasp the power of the internet, they would drop everything they're doing right now today and learn as much about it as they could. There's 1.5 billion users on the internet right now.
Is made up of the 4 different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's, and E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values. And what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the 4 is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the 4th of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, you know, Robert, go to school and so get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, you know, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned, and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom.
Hi, we are Vishal and Shala Bhatia from Minneapolis. We both work in top engineering and accounting firms.
We got involved in the home business industry 3 years ago and saw very little success until 1 year back when we came across Carbon Copy Pro. Working this business for 1 year, just 3 hours a night, along with our full-time corporate America jobs, we've been able to replace a strong 6-figure income from the comfort of our homes.
And the reason we were able to do it was because Carbon Copy Pro is designed in such a way that it does the heavyweight lifting for you. With your Carbon Copy Pro membership, you get professionally designed websites, the email follow-up, a professional call center which closes the sales for you. And the most exciting part is that just this month, that is October 2008, was our most profitable month of our life, where we generated over $48,600 in just a single month. And the reason we were able to do it was because of the Carbon Copy Pro. And the most fulfilling reward of this business is that we are seeing the duplication, which is completely unheard of in this industry. The duplication we are seeing in our team is phenomenal. A lot of people on our team are consistently making over $10,000 a month.
We sincerely believe that if we can do it working just part-time, you can do it too. Come join us.
Hi everyone, my name is Delilah and I'm a Carbon Copy Pro member, and I just wanted to talk to you for a minute about Carbon Copy Pro, the system, and how it has dramatically changed my life as well as my husband Michael's life. He'll talk with you in a moment. Just wanted to let you know that we've been with Carbon Copy Pro for a year, and not only has our life changed dramatically in the financial sense, but we have gained so much freedom, and I think that's really been the best part about it is the freedom to do all the things that we really love to do, which is travel and spend time with friends and family. We went to Europe. We are planning a Southeast Asia trip. We have explored our country and traveled to a lot of states that we've always wanted to go to. We've been able to treat friends and family to great dinners out and on little weekend getaways, so it's really been a blast. I can't say enough about the system that Aaron and Jay created, and the last thing I have to say is one of the best things about being at home is being able to spend time with this little cutie Bailey. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Hi, Michael here, Delilah's husband, and I want to take another minute here and talk about Carbon Copy Pro. As she said, we have been with Carbon Copy Pro for the last year, and it has dramatically changed a lot of things for us. We wake up whenever we want. We pretty much do whatever we want whenever we want to do it. We're only working about 3 to 4 hours a day now, where before we used to work 8, 10, 12 hours a day. And that was a typical work day for us, 5 days a week. And now we're working so much less. We're actually almost tripled our income this year with Carbon Copy Pro. And we've been able to take all the trips that we've always wanted to take and do all the things that we've wanted to do. And I just want to share with you a few of them so we can take a look here and you can see some of the places that we've been this year. And we've really enjoyed ourselves. And you'll see here we were actually dirt biking here when the summer started, and we took some hikes through the mountains of Northern California up towards Lake Tahoe, which was beautiful. We really enjoyed that. Did some kayaking. And then we headed on down to Southern California. We went to Disneyland, and we went to the beach down in Huntington Beach and Laguna Beach. We headed back up to Napa Valley, and we spent some time in Napa Valley. Then we headed to Europe in April, and we went to Rome and Florence, and then we also went to Venice. And then from Venice we went up to Budapest, Hungary, where we met Jay Kubasek, the founder of Carbon Copy Pro, and we were able in some of the salt baths. And then we headed back to Phoenix after Europe, where we had our live Carbon Copy Pro live training event, where we played golf and went to Sedona. And then we headed over to New York, and we went to the Carbon Copy Pro offices in New York, met up with Jay and Mike Dillard, and walked through Central Park. And we ended up on Fifth Avenue with Jay and Aaron Parkinson and one of the top earners with Carbon Copy Pro. Back to Monterey with some friends and family, kind of bi-coastal there. Then over to Vegas. We had an event in Vegas with some friends. I also got an award, $10,000 award from Carbon Copy Pro. And then up to San Francisco. Spent some time with some friends and family who wanted to see San Francisco. And now we're Carbon Pumpkins, getting ready for October and Halloween. So that's kind of been our 9 months in a nutshell. And I just want to show you a couple of places we've been and the trips we've been on. And we thanks you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And thanks to Jay and Aaron for creating Carbon Copy Pro. Bye.